transfer some lines around. Because those are actually Title I, 12-13 funds. That grant closed on August of 13.
Is this, so the way you have Fund 22 now is pretty detailed, so
Yeah.
that's not normally the case, right, to have this many?
Well, I'll be
Years
honest with
in
you,
one.
no, it's not, but it's only because, let me see, let me look at
We
it.
had so much,
Yeah, so much activity, let's just call it.
yeah, this is
Because,
a good way to clean it up, I think, the way
Because-
you've done it.
because normally,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very precise. I'm liking this for now,
Yes, it
until we
makes
can
it
fix
easy.
it.
until we can fix it. It's
Yeah.
pinpointing for me where the expenses were,
Yeah.
and, yeah,
Good.
no, but, yeah.
Let's see.
Takes the question out of it.
Any questions, guys? Thank you, Sue. This is Yeoman's work.
You're saying that so far we have projected amount remaining of $469,000?
Yeah, but I wouldn't get too excited,
Yeah.
because
No.
I'm
It's
still,
only December.
It's only December.
and I'm still going through the
But it's not as bad as we
encumbrances,
thought.
function by
So
function.
far, we're.
Right, yeah.
And there will be an issue, I'm sure, I can almost predict with the health insurance. Yvonne and I have been working,
We tried.
yeah, to kind of clean that up. Those are kind of going all over the place. While we're in this area, I should mention, one thing you had asked me about, Andy, previously was workers' comp.
Right.
And I did call Primex, and it is a legitimate holiday, they're calling it, and it's basically due to, again, because it's kind of a self-pooled way that we use it, and our claims for the past few years have not been large, so therefore they gave us a reduction.
No.
And I guess we had
For this
one
year
in-
only, though.
No, I guess we had one the previous year
Right,
as
but
well.
for next, not for
And next year, I asked them about next year, they said probably not.
No.
If anything, we may get about a 50% reduction, but don't count
Don't
on
count
it for your
on that.
budgeting purposes.
Right.
So, if that happens, it'll be about $5,000.
So we're breathing a little easier. Now we're getting a sense of where we are, which was, the sands were shifting a lot. Now
Yeah.
we're starting to gel, which is great. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sue. Any other
Good job.
questions?
No.
And
Okay,
Greg, I
enrollment
hope to have,
reports.
sorry, I hope to have that, you had requested a while back, you wanted the report in Excel format too. I've got it about half done, so just so you know, working on it a little every.
What report, the financials? These financials?
Yes.
In Excel?
Mhm.
Are they gonna be right protected, so that people can't change them when they get them?
You folks?
I mean, aren't they gonna be protected? I would hope you're gonna protect them.
Well, what's he gonna do with them?
No, I just mean because you don't want false information out there, and if somebody makes a mistake that changes the data.
Well, I can hand out hard copies if you like only, or what, I
No,
mean,
can't you?
I could protect it, sure,
Right.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, password protected, just so
Yeah.
that it can't be.
Okay, manipulated with, sure.
Yeah, I just think because somebody could print the same report, and it could be very confusing if they get it, and it's different than what you've given out.
Okay.
Good point, thank you.
Yeah, that is a good point, actually.
Enrollment reports, we'll wait until next time because the first was over the weekend.
Right, and then trust fund balances
You
came
have.
out in a separate form.
Yes, you received those later.
Oh, yeah, here they are.
Fun was
I have them.
So does anybody have any questions about the trust fund balances?
Here they. Copies. I did send them out electronically.
Yeah.
So expendable is what we can,
Pardon me?
school expendable, what's there we can spend out?
The school expendable,
Yeah.
I think I gave it away. The, trying to see which
Oh,
one.
here.
It's named. I do
Because I have one online.
Thank you. The school expendable is, yes, the expendable trust that we just spent money out.
Right.
And the other one is the Frost,
Right, right.
yes, that is that trust, in which you have $12,000 in.
Which one is,
Yes, on the far right, which is this year, or last year, This is as of June last year, this is the accounting that we've received, so, there's more
Oh,
interest,
this one.
but it's not
I
huge.
see it, yeah. Right, but we never spent it.
Right, it hasn't been spent. I don't know, is this, now, I don't know much about the Frost Trust. This looks like it is the balance plus the interest, and we can only
Right.
spend the
We
interest.
can only spend the interest.
So we need to
That's
find
right.
out what the principal
I
is.
think it's $5,000.
Okay, we'll check into that and see what it is.
So,
Yeah, I think it is, I think we
Okay.
have something like that, yeah.
And what, can be done, there's a number of things you might consider.
The first one, the one
Education,
that says
yeah.
schools trust,
Is giving
is the
grants to
Frost
the
one.
teachers.
Yes, the teachers, we can use it to
You're looking
purchase
at 3 years
the science
Yeah.
books.
with 2 funds,
Yeah.
schools
There you
trust
are.
and school expendable.
I got you, okay.
Thanks,
you.
John.
Thanks,
Bye,
John.
John.
Bye,
Bye.
John.
Bye. I thought it was one with how much we're gonna.
Tomorrow.
So, can I ask what happens in public session? The public hearing session, I asked? How much did we expend?
22,200.
We did items 1 through 7.
23,221.
We held off on the carpet.
So 1 through 7 are.
1 through
Mr.
7 on the
Brown's.
list. I think Scott was gonna jump out of his skin, but I don't think anybody saw that. He's very excited about being able to get particularly the boxes, the electrical boxes changed. And we're holding on the carpet to hopefully be able to cover that with unexpended fund balances at the end of the year, which would take care of the whole 2015 cycle that he had set up.
Right.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's
What
very
agenda-
exciting to them.
What agenda packet was that in, do you remember?
It was in the agenda packet for the
Public
hearing.
session,
Public
okay.
hearing. Thank you.
Okay.
It'll come out of my head sometime. Okay. So, yeah, he's thrilled that this is happening, that the cycle finally going, and it's actually going to.
So that money's coming out of one label school expendable?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll leave about 10.
Awesome.
I do think we need to take a look at, we have the Frost Fund. If you have any education needs that we want to address with that, I think we should take a look at it. Yeah, we have $1,700 we can spend. Because once we spend it, then we can't spend it again.
That's true.
So,
You won't be spending it for another 20 years.
that's right,
But
so
heck.
that's how, it's too bad we can't.
I mean, if we were in dire straits with our operating budget, I would say spend the trust, but we're not, so
No.
I would say
I wouldn't
don't spend
spend it,
the
yeah.
trust right now.
I agree.
Hang
I
on.
mean, the other one is for building repairs and things, which is appropriate reason to use it, but, and we're refunding that every year with fund balance, so
Right.
that's nice, but this one is like, when we get to
Rainy
the,
day.
when we're, completely out of funds and have nothing else we
Yeah.
can use for an educational program,
That's
we can
right.
use the trust fund.
Now, my understanding with the Frost Fund, we cannot, it's a closed fund, we cannot,
Spend the principal.
we can't put more money into it, like, we can't accept donations into it.
I haven't
I
read
haven't
the
either,
trust,
yeah.
we do have it, I can check into that.
Yeah, or because, if it's a trust fund where we can accept donations into it,
It's probably not.
yeah, I don't think it is.
I
think it's a
believe it was
closed
voted
fund.
on as a fixed fund.
Yeah, I think it is,
But I'll read through it again and
Right.
check on it.
because I still think we need to really sometime in the next 2 months tackle the 503CD issue.
Foundation.
The foundation issue, I think there's actually one of the grants we had will actually, Ford Foundation will give money to a local foundation if it applies to the grant.
But would the school create that, or would it be an individual
It's an independent organization.
Okay.
It can be
Right.
started by people associated with the school.
Right.
In Messinic, when we did it, it was actually, I hate to say it, the business manager, who worked with some of the town fathers, former school board members and
Right.
such, who were interested in doing this to set it up. And they were pleased they had a $25,000 donation to start off, so.
So it'd just be a matter of how to advertise and how to reach out to people.
Right,
And see if
yeah.
they'd be interested in
Yeah.
setting something up.
I'll put that on the agenda for discussion next time.
Yeah.
We can bring up some kind of a plan of getting some interest going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any other questions on the trust fund balances? Okay, old business Q&A from previous meeting.
Did the question
Yeah, about the
on
Primex.
Primex, and I think that was it.
I think that was.
I was supposed to reach out to the Sanborn Regional School Board Chair, but I haven't done it yet.
Yes, I had the preview holiday, that, and the Yeah, that's right, same one.
I'll get to that eventually.
Okay. Those are the
After. What I had. Action items, accounts payable and payroll manifests.
Okay, we have the file.
Yeah. And payroll manifests, I don't know if I had any other manifests.
I asked her today to make sure that she got them out of here.
Yeah, I thought she did.
And,
One here.
Did,
I have,
oh, good, okay.
okay, I have, let's see, I have one here that's dated 11/8, for 204,052, excuse me, 36. Majority of that was, let's see, health and dental for 134,353, and let's see, and then there was
What's the total on
transportation.
that again?
The total was 204,052.36.
It's on the screen too.
And in busing, 41,616. The 616 that pretty much made up this one here. What else do we have? We had a smaller one. Yep, a couple of small ones. Then the last one, 14-14. Again, provide a bus, cafe services, and some legal services. That one's 66,194.83. So,
motion to approve those.
Motion to approve those as presented.
Any questions, discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay, budget transfer requests. They're in the packet, and there's explanations for everything there. Does anybody have any questions on this?
Motion to approve the transfers as presented.
second?
No questions, I'll take a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. And then we already handled the school district clerk position and the moderator position. Just in case you came in late, we do have a school district clerk. Shannon Bryant has volunteered to step up, and we did appoint her tonight.
Thank you, Shannon.
And Vic Sokol stepped up to be the moderator. So
That's cool.
we now have those two positions filled for the deliberative session.
Yes.
And holiday gift, that's our next thing, which is right here. I'll just read it. Since the formation of the SAU 83, the school board has presented each employee with a gift certificate for the Fremont Pizzeria as a holiday gift. For 5 years, this amount has been $15 per person. We recommend that the board consider raising the amount to $20 per person this year, as a $15 gift no longer covers the cost of 2 lunches, as was the original intent. So the fiscal implication is $2,000, because it's $20 each for 100 employees, roughly. Could come from a transfer from savings in the speech salary line. And the recommendation from Betsy, I think, is that the employers who express appreciation to their employees, even in the smallest of ways, will experience higher levels of employee loyalty. The interim superintendent, Betsy, recommends that the board consider this action one of expressing appreciation to the staff and upholding of the traditions that make Fremont a special place of work.
We budget usually for that.
We couldn't find
No,
it.
we couldn't find it either, we didn't
find
budget for it this year.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, we looked.
I couldn't find it anywhere in vacation, so we.
Well, so it should be, well, it comes out of the school board.
Yeah, but there's nothing.
There's no single line
They-
with that much money in it.
Well,
Yeah.
where will we get it from? Where's the money gonna come from?
Oh, it's from
They
the,
found a place for us.
yeah, from the speech
Yeah,
salary
there's-
line,
Alright.
there's enough money there to do it, so we figured we'd transfer that. And frankly, I don't think we have it,
We don't have it in
next year's budget.
Because we just kind of sort of found out about it.
Right, we didn't really know about
We
it.
both
knew.
So. Yeah.
I'll win the lottery, I'll do it.
Yeah, exactly, but I
Tonight?
will,
Yeah.
I will motion to approve the recommendation for the holiday gifts as presented.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion?
I was going to suggest that we increase that this year anyways, because
you can't buy much, yeah.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And so,
Is it over these things? I don't check them out in order. I don't know.
So now we'll go into non-public. For D to go into non-public session, RSA 91A:3, Roman numeral 2A, which would be non-public minutes, well, I don't know, that's just,
It's just not that.
and personnel matter.
So, thank you.
Thank you, have a good night.
Thanks for coming.
So,
Second,
who moved it? Okay. And roll call.
raise off.
Charlie, aye.
Keen, aye.
Kid eye.
I'll vote for aye.
You can just